People deluded, I'm back again. Mo, I appreciate you for having me on your channel again, and one love to everybody who's tuning in. I hope everyone's had a good weekend away from the football, obviously, and has a better week in terms of moving closer to their goals, hopes, dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. Now, where Arsenal and Burnley are concerned, it's obvious, isn't it? We've lost, we've dropped 2 valuable points, especially with what's going on with our rivals this week. And obviously, it's been not really been the best of starts to anything really for Arsenal in 2022. It doesn't get any easier because we've got Wolves away and we've only got 2 games in February. You look at our March and April period, it's brazy. It's same old, same old. I do think a lot of what we saw obviously is a consequence of not acting in the market in January and not equipping the team in August. So I think our hands are tied. But that being said, it's the same old, same old. Shout out to Burnley because they got a result with what they did. We can't break down them. We can't break down a low block, a deep block, any half decent defensive unit. Generally, we struggle to kind of put them away, really, And I think this game highlighted, with Lacazette's chances, why we needed a striker who could score. Then we barely created, really. We can all harp on about Martinelli's effort, about Smith Rowe's saves, about Lacazette's, but we're not creating enough against a team that's going to sit back against us. I did think we were very slow and lethargic in the start, and the standards weren't quite there. The quality just wasn't quite there. It just was a bit of a shambles, really. And you look at our bench, we had a youthful bench, couldn't really see much change in there. Just a shambles. And to be honest, we probably signed up for results like this in August when we didn't equip the team, really. As you could see, I'm not going to be that guy because as much as I would love Tomiyasu there and definitely Partey, who got himself sent off. Whatever players we're crying for, say if they played, there's been opportunities and we've put in performances with everybody involved. I do think, again, Lokonga was kind of stationary 6. He weren't looking to show for the ball, so that's going to affect your general play. Clearly, because Arteta hasn't got his 2 midfielders, there probably was a reluctance to allow Tierney and Ben White to create 2v1 situations. I know Tierney got forward a lot and his end product was quite poor, really, but it weren't really there. It weren't enough. We weren't getting enough bodies to support. We weren't pressing together. It just was not good enough across every aspect, man. And we started very slowly, and then we grew into the game. We had a strong close to the first half. We came out stronger in the second. I know Smith Rowe's had hardly any time to train, but I didn't understand that sub. I know there's no one else on the bench, but I thought Laca could have been subbed again. I'm not advocating for the young players to come on because obviously they're playing a very street smart team, and we're asking a lot of them, but to play devil's advocate, why are they on the bench? If you don't believe in them and just in hope of youthful exuberance, why are they not there? Injuries, whatever's affected our team, but you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We knew this was a thing. We've loaned out players. We've not brought people in. Against Liverpool, it showed why we needed a number 6 and a number 8. Today showed why we need a number 8 that can get the ball off our centre-halves and make something happen and allow our players to stay further up. Because at times, Saka's receiving it off the halfway line. But, it's quite predictable when Martinelli's getting it. Odegaard had his radar on at times and there's nobody supporting. It's kind of the same old, really, across many aspects, but it's 2 points dropped, really 2 points dropped. And if you're United, if you're, according what's going to happen with the Spurs game, you're kind of laughing. And if you're West Ham, your loss yesterday is dampened even slower. So even less with us. But yeah, it's 2 points dropped. It's terrible. What can you say? 0-0, again, Burnley are going to be the more happier side. But, we didn't deserve to get anything from the game because we didn't do well enough fundamentally. That's all I've got to say, man, Mo. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button for Mo's channel and that part. That's all I've got to say, man. Good evening to those of you listening.